always have these, you know? That's because they know coming through that door is the IRS in any minute. They're just like, and Jesus wants you to have that F-250 that you don't even need. He wants you to have it. He wants you to pay me all in cash so I don't have to claim most of it. Anyways, I don't know why. I've been thinking about this lately. Is there anything funnier than watching somebody kick a little dog and watch it just go flying across the fucking room? I don't mean like an innocent little dog that was just laying there sunning itself like a homeless man on a bench. I don't mean that. I mean like an asshole that doesn't realize how little it is. I had a dog like that. We used to always have West Highland Terriers when I was a kid. We had one that fucking bit everybody, even us, you know, because we used to tease the shit out of it. We used to just fuck. We used to play the glove game and fucking, yeah, face wash it. I know. Hey, it was the 80s. This is what you did. You got a pet to take out your frustration from the lack of love you were receiving from everyone around you. That's what happened. Maybe if we were loved more, we would have pet the dog. Rather than coming at him with a wiffle ball bat, giving him a fucking jab like he was on some sign of terrier death march, right? So this thing, you know, whenever a stranger came into the house, without question, I just went up and bit him. Because it was like, well, if these people who are supposed to be loving me and are taking care of me are acting like it's the NHL playoffs, giving me a face wash every day, what the fuck is this complete stranger gonna do? So the fucking dog would just, you know, I had to like lock it up, this little terrier. And one time, my buddy showed up. We were going to some Bruins game or something. He came in. I remember he had the fucking short Larry Bird shorts with the fucking socks up to here and like white Reeboks. And he just came walking in, and my dog just came walking. And my buddy, laziest dude ever too. Big beer belly like he was in his 50s. Never even broke stride. He's like, hey, Birdman, what's up? And he just, poof, just punt the thing. And the dog literally like frisbeed across the kitchen and landed and had to like regroup, you know, and it was still barking like, but it wasn't charging anymore. It was great. It was like seeing the day the hot chick realizes she's not hot anymore and now she has to fucking do the work of developing a personality. Like, oh, how do you do that, right? And most of them don't. They don't develop a personality. They get Botox and they go right to a steakhouse. They try to find some old guy in his 80s with a pocket square and a blue blazer. And they're like, I'll fuck that for the last 8 months of his life. I'll work my way into the will, right? I don't want to work. If I wanted to work, I'd have all original parts, right? Rather than these aftermarket titties, you know? And this Brazilian butt lift. At some point, I am going to fucking talk about, I'm going to talk about Universal. Let me talk about Universal, okay? For those of you around the world, out here in LA, there's 2 theme parks, okay? You have Disneyland, right? Which is the one you want to go to. All right? They know, I'm going to sit down for this so you guys know that this is coming from the heart, okay? Plus, also, I have to wipe my brow because I just took... Jesus wants you to go to Disneyland. The devil is in Universal. My manager's here right now. Don't trash Universal. Still trying to sell the movie. Well, Till's still trying to sell that movie. This is actually a terrible couch. It's very slick and it's shallow. This is... It's actually depressing, you know? Like you're slowly getting older, going into the fucking ground. Or maybe it's my posture. So anyway, Universal, it's like they're making shit on the lot, and then up top, the people that go to their movies, they have all of these fucking rides that you go on. So every once in a while, a new ride opens up, and if you have kids, your kids want to go on it. So the new Mario World ride opened up, and we went there, and my wife, I don't know what she did. Like, she always buys the VIP shit. She goes, don't worry. She goes, we had the VIP, you know, we can just fucking go in. But our VIP shit didn't count on the new ride. They're like, yeah, that doesn't count. We're like, what are we talking about? We paid an extra $100 per ticket. They're like, yeah, that's for the other rides. You know? Do you remember Joe Dirt? You remember that? The Joe Dirt ride. You can get on that. Shout out to David Spade. The Joe Dirt ride. It's a fucking 69 Super Bee that does a loop-de-loop. You can say, I don't want to fucking go on that. Well, you wouldn't have to stand in line. There's no one in that line, you asshole. It's a fucking movie from 30 goddamn years ago. We have the Tango and Cash fucking water ride. It's good for that, but any of this new shit. So we go into like Mario World. And the first thing we got there early, and we stand in line for this fucking ride. Dude, it was 2 hours and 40 minutes to get on the fucking ride. Dude, every time you thought you'd gone up the last flight of stairs and gone into the last room, and there was no refreshments, no nothing. So people are getting dehydrated, and then they keep bringing you outside of the structure. And I'm going, this is one of those fights you don't want to have with your wife in that line, because you can't walk away, right? You're just standing there. You don't want to start anything. And I'm just sitting there thinking like, why the fuck didn't you get the fucking goddamn shit? You know? You always know where the best shit is. How did you fuck this up, right? I was like the dad in Poltergeist, you know? You moved the gravestones, but you didn't move the bodies. Why? That's what I wanted to do. You got VIP tickets, but it didn't count on this shit, right? So 2 hours and 40 fucking minutes standing in line. It was so bad in the beginning, I felt for everyone around me, going like, how can you do this to these hardworking Americans? This is fucking terrible to run a business like this. People come here, they're with their kids, people are crying. Dude, is this like a recycled couch? Was this made out of like plastic bottles or something? By some hipsters in Silver Lake? It's made out of tents from tent cities, and then we got them new shit. Yeah, so standing in line going like, how the fuck can you fucking do this to people? This is what, within an hour of that, I just hated everybody. And I was like, you know what? These fucking people deserve it. Look at it. Bunch of fat fucks standing here. Fucking cunts in front of me. They cut us. They did this thing where they were like, they sort of like saw how long the line was, and they say it was like going all the way that way. They sort of got to like, it was like, only like 5 or 10 groups of people, and they kind of went like, well, is that the line? Is that like the line? And then they were just fucking in it. And like, that was like an hour of my life. Going, why didn't I say anything? I didn't say anything because they all outweighed me by at least 120 pounds. Yeah, morbidly obese in their 20s, prime of their life. Should be running down the beach like they're in Baywatch, carrying that little thing, whatever that thing was for. Like, what was that thing? That little football? I'm in the ocean. That's what I'm going to hang on to. You're going to put it in your teeth and fucking swim back with your big fucking heavy fake 90s titties? Like, we're not going to go down to the ground? You might as well put cement shoes here, right? So we finally get into like this room. They're like, okay, everybody, we're getting ready to fucking do it. And they bring us like a whole group of us. They're like, come on, everybody. I see space. I see space. Keep walking in. All right. And we're like in that trash compactor thing from the movie you guys like, right? The fucking Star Wars. Right? Yeah, buddy. Fucking Star Wars, man. Fucking live long with Chewbacca and your Buck Roger beady shit, right? So there will be one person that comes up, oh, that's Star Trek. They do that in Star Trek, all right? Star Trek is may the force be with you, right? Is that how they do it? No, wait, that's Hitler. It's hard. It's hard to keep them all, keep track of all of them. That's an expression in my house when like you're not dealing with the issue, when you're not actually dealing with the issue at hand and you're trying to argue something else. There's an expression in my house. So you know what you're doing right now? You're defending Hitler's mustache. What, Charlie Chaplin had it? W.C. Fields? Just ignoring these 6 million Jews that were killed. Let's make this about the mustache. It was in style. Reginald Van Gleason had a longer version of it. So anyway, we get into the fucking trash compactor room, and then we're standing, and the door closes behind us, and there's no fucking ride. So now it's like claustrophobic. We're in there with all of these people, right? I can't believe like cargo pants are coming back again, right? Is that really going to be a thing? It is. Okay. I survived them in the 90s. You're never going to use all those pockets. I'm just letting you know, there's never going to be a reason. Even with your vape pens and your fucking weed, there's going to be no reason to have all of those pockets, all right? You're not going on safari, right? Commandeering some indigenous people to lead you through the jungle, right? Now that you need their help, you see them as human beings. Afterwards, you'll leave and you're content to have them make your sneakers for the rest of your lives. Oh, the Gronies showed up today. I care. You know what it is about me? I just feel feelings. I feel them. You know, when someone else is in pain, I feel their pain. But I continue to buy those sneakers. But I do feel bad. I feel bad about what is going on. So we get in this fucking room, and then this poor woman, right? She's got like the drive-through. The drive-through microphone. She's like, all right, everybody's in. Okay. And we've been waiting for 2 hours and 40 minutes, and she has the fucking balls to go, all right, you guys ready to ride the Super Mario ride? And the parents are like, yeah! Yes, we are! That was the entire purpose of this exercise. And you know the deal. When somebody says, are you ready? No matter how much you say you're ready, it's never enough, right? So we're standing there. She's like, oh, come on! This is the Super Mario ride! You could do better! Are you ready to ride the Super Mario ride? And everybody's like, with the last bit of fucking hydration we have in our body, we're like, yeah! Yes, we are! Tell me where the dick is and I will suck it! Please! Let this part of my life end! Right? And then guess what happens? Nothing! Nothing, because the ride has not arrived on the other side. So now she has to filler bust, and she's not good at it. Going like, this ride took over 75 fucking hours to whatever the fuck she was saying. And then it ends, and she starts again. All right, I hear it. I hear it! And she's like, are you guys ready? I remember there was this giant guy with this head that weighed as much as my body, and I could see him standing over everybody. And I just saw the side of his face in the complete lack of synapses firing, and he's like squinting. And she was going like, are you fucking ready? Are you ready to get on the fucking Mario ride? And he was just like, he just opened his mouth and exhaled, was like, ah! Right? And then she did it, and she had the balls, the fucking cojones to do it again. She goes, come on, I said, are you fucking ready? And finally, this one dad, who the only person with self-esteem less, just went like, yeah, we've been waiting for 2.5 fucking hours, right? He didn't say fuck. And she had the balls to be like, what? And he goes, we've been waiting for 2.5 hours. And I hated myself that I didn't say, yeah. Exactly. What do you think we're doing here? This is a horrible experience. Not worth the wait. We realized that an hour and 10 minutes in, but there was no way to get out. We were just surrounded, and there was metal on both sides. It was like the Ron Burgundy. I'm trapped in a glass house of emotion. So finally we get in there. We go into another fucking room. They close the door. And this fucking guy's talking. At this point, I don't even remember what happened. Then we went to the final last thing. It's like, okay, this is what you got. You got to put the thing on, and then put the glasses on, and then you got to fucking, this is shooting and all of this stuff. And then we got on, and it was like fucking 3.5 minutes. And the whole, that's it. And the whole fucking thing was over. And we in there, I couldn't tell what I was shooting at and all this type, but I'm not a video game guy, right? You know what I mean? I drank beers. right? I fucking hung out with the fellas. I could throw a ball, all right? I lived my childhood outside in reality. I didn't stay inside, friendless, jerking off.